You know, that time you wish you hadn't wore full armour and ridden 2 miles out of range, and you wish you put a trolley handle on. You know that time. Yeah.
Wearing one of the original tops from the 9.1 when it first came out, and this is where Speedy Feet's history lies, within the 9.1. This machine here is what really started it all for Speedy Feet. Gave us confidence in a product that was well built, was well funded, and the people doing it had a passion for that product. Hello, we are live. Brilliant. We'll wait a few more minutes to get some people in. I'll see if this new chat system we're using will actually work. Let's have another look. I've just sent a message in, so hello all has come on the screen. So you have to bear with me a couple of minutes because I'm going to just double check everything is actually working correctly. Bit of a wobbly camera there, and it's going to go to camera 2 in a minute. Still on camera 1 though. Mary's looking confused. Now he's not. Now it's on camera 2. Right, let's have a quick look. I cannot remember what we talked about last week, so I'm going to have a quick look, see if I can jog my memory. Let's have a go here. The counter's missing. The counter's missing from the... I don't know. We're at 5,800 and... 5,939 subscribers. Okay. And we have got people on. I can confirm we have got people on. Hey, you got someone saying hello. Whew. I was getting worried for a minute that it actually wasn't working properly. But it does appear to be. So we have got people that have logged in and joined up. It looks as though. And I presume the audio and everything is working okay. Let me know if it isn't. I've actually got a camera almost shoved right in my face now because we've got a wide, very wide angle lens on there. It's incredibly close. And this week I'm actually going to try and control everything myself. Hopefully. All being well. So I would ask you how you're all doing, but you're all very quiet today. So, yeah. Hey, Clifford's on now. Good. We got it going on. Has anyone ordered the new Apple Watch 4? Any of the new iPhones? Anybody? Let me know. I've pre-ordered we haven't got them in the UK yet. Apple Watch 4. This is the original. This is the first one, the Gen 1. Well, I'll turn that down as well. Let's get that going down, because that could be annoying. Right, actually, we've got someone on Facebook as well. So let's go back and... Okay, so Facebook comments aren't coming in, Mario. That's the first thing. So Facebook comments are supposed to be coming in, but they're not, annoyingly. Let me just check, because I'm leaving you people out. Ah, you did, Clifford. Did you? What did you order? Did you order the watch or several things? Let me go to Facebook and bring this down, the volume down, before you get feedback. I mute it and all that sort of business. Okay, yeah, so we got comments, Mario, on Facebook. Yeah, Anthony Earl's on, Ronnie Rankin's on there. There are people on there. Sorry, those messages should be coming through, but they're not. So we've got a new chat console where it's supposed to mix all the messages so we don't leave you guys out on Facebook, or girls. But yeah, so I'll just say hello to you all on there and then go back to the YouTube chat to explain what's going on there. Sounds good, video's good, everyone's on. Okay, let's go back to the YouTube chat. I'm in car, but Apple Watch. Brilliant. Apple Watch. Right, okay, so what I might do in a minute when I get the iPad to be able to control the studio is I'll play a viewer's videos, of which we've got two things coming up today. We've got the viewers' videos that were submitted in the last week, which was pitiful. We had one submission and we got one special entry. So there's two to play this week from viewers' videos, but then also we got the results of the winner of the competition, because Mario's added them all up. Have you done that yet, Mario? Have you actually added them all up yet? One. I think he means 1 minute. Yeah, he hasn't added them up yet. So he's going to go through the comments, he's going to add them up, and then we'll announce the winner from viewers' videos, the first round. So the 10 submissions we had, they've been tailed off to the top 3, and then we got the votes on the top 3. We've had some responses about that. Dave Gill, for instance, chatted to him, and he thought it was a 30-second submission. So he did 30 seconds, didn't realise it was a minute, and only later on he realised he could have submitted a whole minute's worth, and he cut loads of footage out of his viewers' video. So for those of you watching, you can submit a video of you riding around doing whatever, do something fancy if you want, or just put together, and then it gets voted in on who's going to win. You win a prize. So this time round it is a t-shirt and stickers. T-shirt and stickers. Oh, we got a white square on the... Oh, he's got rid of it. Good. He switched cameras as he realised. So you win a t-shirt and a couple of stickers. It'll always be a nice little prize. I think the second round of prize will be announced today of what it's going to be and what you could win if you submit a video. So I'm just going to go and share this live stream, and if anybody else wants to share it as well, they can do. I'm just going to spread it across a couple of our social channels so people actually know we're live. We have customers from all over, and a lot of them can't get on to this at this time. So it's the latest we can do it, really, 4:30. And I say this week I'm actually going to try and control the camera, etc. myself. Switch account. So in a second we will play a viewer's videos. Oh, he's got the audio up now. So the lag's not bad this week, which is good. Oh, I'm taking delivery of said console. So on there, a little sneaky peeky for you. That is, yeah. So that's what I see. This is all completely new. So you're telling me somewhere viewers videos is here. I can see it. It says viewers vids. And that's the only bit of extra media we got in it. This is going to go extremely well. Just adjust that on there. I'm going to go to I'll go to wide angle, swap it around. Nope, nothing's happened there. Nope. Tapping it. Nope. Preview to program. Yes. Okay, preview to program. Brilliant. And then it swaps the previous camera angle. Okay. Good. So now we're on a wide. That's what I like to see. A wide one. Good. Job done. Very professional this. Okay, so Facebook's good. That's all good. Now let me just go, and we are live. Spread that around. It's no point spreading the live URL until it's actually live. Okay, we are getting there. So if you've got any questions or anything, lob them in the chat, and I'll go back to the chat in a second, and I will answer those questions. and we'll watch viewers' videos in a second. And Mario's going to let me know who won the competition for viewers' videos last time. We are live. There we go, Speedy feet. Setting it up. I'm going to get back to the chat in a second. If I can actually mark as an announcement. Chat. Right, I'm back in the chat. What stream software are you using? So we're using Sling Studio. Hi Kathy. We're using Sling Studio. Hi Marcus as well. And we are using 2 sets of cameras. So a Canon C100 and we're using a Canon 80D. Sling Studio runs through Restream. So Restream basically pushes out the feed from Sling Studio. So all the camera angles and transitions and stuff are all done from this iPad, and usually that'd be Mario behind. But he's editing day 7 currently of the 1000 miler, and hopefully I'll have it done today, we're hoping. And then I control these camera angles. In a minute I will swap it over and you can watch this week's viewers' videos, which is only 2 submissions, so it will be 2 minutes essentially, just slightly over, and we'll try and see what that looks like with me doing it myself. I'm also going to check the Anchor app. I don't think anyone's really using the Anchor app, so whether we continue with that, but if you've got voice messages you want to send in, we should do it for a laugh, because each week I can say no one sent one in. If I can even find the Anchor app, that's good, isn't it? Anchor. Oh no, I've deleted it off this phone. It's on the iPad, and I can't use that at the same time. It's going well. So, viewers of videos, we'll get that across here now. So, we're going to play viewers videos right now.
Viewers videos.
Sweet. Well, what did you think? That's what I'd like to know. So what do you think of those 2 videos? Stephen's there sitting down on a seat which is designed specifically for the M Super, giving it a go, and apparently pretty much got it straight away. Some people really struggle with those seats. It's just getting sat down basically on it and be able to control it. Now I've found the newer version of that seat isn't as soft as the original ones, which shape like this. They're a bit too, yeah, a bit too hard basically. I'll show you this one. If I can get off without knocking the monster off the wall, and you can see this monster's still covered in dirt, which is great. Let's have a little look, see if I can preview this too. So hold that there. There we go. So this is the seat as it comes. Basically, it's just a big block. It's like a loaf of bread, essentially. And in the bottom there is a little cutout where it sits in between, as you'll see here, it sits in between the gap here, so it slots in, so it fits on real firmly. You stand up, it's never fallen off, and that's what we're using a 1000 miler. In fact, this one's got a bit of damage on it here because we had an extra charge port in the way, which cut into it. But that served really, really well, and that is done over 1,000 miles, that seat. Yeah, brilliant. The new version looks a lot sleeker, to be fair. But I'll just balance that there for now. Yeah, so it's a lot sleeker, but not, I wouldn't say quite as comfortable. But there we go. Well, so we've got people. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone said hello, by the way. We've got Sweden, Belgium, Spain, and what's your geezers? So probably London. There we go. Okay, and so we're going to announce the winner now. Giveaways, yes there is, Alex, because we're going to announce the t-shirt giveaway and sticker t-shirt giveaway. The person who won out of the 10 submissions into viewers' videos is number 9. So, number 9. So, number 9, get in contact. Wow, we got Canada, Israel. Yeah, excuse me. Mario, where's this cup of tea? I'm texting. Supposed to be getting a cup of tea. Number 9. So that's Andre. Oh, is he on? I don't think he's on. He's number 9. So he's a customer of ours. Put a video in, it's him riding around the canal and stuff. So let's get there. So hey. So yeah, so we've got Israel, Canada, Turkey, Norway, Spain. Let's have a look. Wow, Belgium, Sweden. We've got a lot of countries logged in. This drivel has gone international. Yes, it has. The drivel has gone international. Yeah, 9. So everyone pretty much voted 9. So yeah. There you go. He's won, so he gets a t-shirt and some stickers. That's what you get this time. And then we've got 8 submissions in total for the next round. And Jonathan, you haven't submitted another video upside down yet, so I'm waiting for that. And I can't believe Jonathan's video, the upside down video, didn't win. You would think it would have done, wouldn't you? Just for comedy. Yeah. Maybe it's the Germans shouting no. Have we got any Germans on? That's what I want to know. Any people from Germany there? Oh! The 250-kilometre update video for the Z10 is going up. I am hoping, probably not today, but possibly today. Can we play the winning video again? No, probably not. We can, but not right now, I don't think. I've got a set amount of files I've got here on this console, and one of those is not that video. Let's have a quick look. Final 3, I could do it. So I could bring in the final 3. Let's have a look. Yep, so if you really want to, if people want to see the final 3, and what you're looking for is number 9 won. So I can bring that in as the final 3 and play that. And you can have a little look if you want to. If you want me to, I will do. When you're getting Jonathan back as a co-host, is that yourself you're talking about, Jonathan, or another Jonathan? Okay, so M Super X, is it any closer? Yes, it is. So we're hoping about a week. So yeah. Share routes. So Jonathan back co-host. I've just ignored that. Way up lad from Mick No Manners. Brilliant. Probably referring to Jonathan because he's from Yorkshire and they say way up lad up there. Apparently it could be a up lad, but is there an Android app to share routes? I use Map My Ride. Did Jonathan pick his wheel yet? Now I'm getting this question all the time. I have been hassling Jonathan because I kind of know which one he's going for, but it hasn't been 100% confirmed yet. So apparently it's going to be Monday or Tuesday, the filming. Probably Tuesday, the filming for this, if we got the dates right. Now if you remember last week, Jonathan thought he had a date for something. It was the wrong date. So hopefully the dates are right. So if Jonathan's still watching, I presume it's Tuesday we're filming for that. Thanks for your job. I love my Z. Brilliant. That's awesome. So yeah, we should find out next week which wheel Jonathan picked and the reasons why he went for that. Also, we've done the V10F. If you haven't seen that video, that went live last week. So go and look for the V10F video. Go and watch it. Monday and Tuesday, that's correct. I've got to pull up with Jonathan Monday and Tuesday. So go and watch that video. Z10 will be live. I say hopefully today, possibly tomorrow, it will go live. Jonathan can't pick his wheel because it's not in yet. Haha, very good. Trying to catch us out there, Jonathan. But we'll see. We will see. The wheels are, you know, we've got that one M Super X in. Let's have another look. Can we play the video? So does anybody want to watch the final 3 contenders for the last 10? Someone's asked to watch. Who was it that asked? Kenny said he wants to see the winner video again. Well, I can't play on its own, but I can play the last 3 because we've got the media file here for that. So if you want to watch those, I can play the last 3 submissions for the viewers' videos. If you want me to, just say in the comments and I will play it again. I can drag that in. Do you have any additional tips for avoiding punctures? We've put in tube protectors and slime and knobby tires, and still tiny Colorado thorns keep getting in through 5 to 10 before it ends up leaking. Wow. Well, I've only ever had one puncture, basically. But one instant of a puncture where I had about 4 thorns in there. Additional tips. I mean, you can put, so you've put slime in there. So you saying the slime doesn't last? Because the slime theoretically should just essentially make it puncture proof. But yeah. So any advice for that? Not really, no. No, I mean, solid tyre is about the only way you can not. If it keeps getting those punctures, then you need to do something about it. But if slime should cure all your problems, theoretically. Top tip: move away from Canada. Oh man, I've got relatives in Canada. I love Canada. Here's my anti-cough medicine. Thank you, Sharon. That's hot. Flipping out, that's hot. Right, so what we got here? Let's get that back. Concrete in the tyres should help. So you've had loads of helpful advice there. One is move away from Canada. Second is put concrete in there. Slime should do it, I would have thought. Colorado he means. Okay, well I haven't got any relatives in Colorado, so there you go. Kevlar lining. So you get Schwabel do tyres with different ratings, and some of their higher ratings basically stops punctures completely. So to a degree, but those tyres won't fit a lot of wheels, so it depends on the wheels you've got. We only do the ones for the 16-inch wheels, and they're a lot thinner, so you have to pump them up to maximum pressure. So, oh my goodness, Jonathan's on form today. He's saying you could walk, but there we go. Right, there was questions here. Would you recommend? Let's have a little look. Oh, Jonathan Wally retracted a message. Does anyone make larger footrests for the KS18L? Not to my knowledge. You might get someone to retrofit on. I'm not sure. Never tried it. Personally, with the one we're doing for the test ride, not had any issues with footplate size. So, would you recommend riding a KS18L or any big? What you could do before I read that next question is you can put a plate across the top of your existing footplate. So you can get some checkerboard. I think it's called the metal aluminium, and you can cut that and rivet it on. If you really wanted to do a mod yourself, it doesn't look the best. And you've got to make sure you round off or bend down the edges so it's not sharp. But you could increase the size like that. I mean, you could probably use wood if you really wanted to. Would you recommend riding a KS18L or any big 18-inch wheel like the Z10 with weight shifting, or would you only recommend that for the Z10? You mean throwing yourself left to right, I assume. But, I mean, you don't need to do it on the other wheels. Like the M Super X, for instance, you can just roll that thing around as fast as you want to go. So, no issues there at all. Weight shifting isn't actually necessary on all the other machines, which is a different riding style than the Z10, definitely. But there's also another definite, it's actually more difficult to ride. Completely possible to ride the Z10, almost in any environment any other wheel's ridden in, it's just more difficult. And I've said it before, it's like if you take a 9.1 S2, the 14-inch wheel, tiny little thing, it's like a bar of soap, it's all slippery. You can ride that, I can ride that off-road and do tricks on it, and ride along stuff, and jump off stuff, and jump up stuff. You can do all of that, but it's more difficult. Whoa, I'm missing all these questions. Any giveaways of an EUC? No. How come your V10 review and your V10 review have the same range? I explained that in the video. The V10 was filmed in lovely height of summer, essentially, real hot weather, and the V10F was filmed in 3 to 5 degrees C. So there's a substantial difference with lithium-ion batteries when you start dropping in temperature. Now in 0 to minus beyond, you can see up to 50% loss in range. So the two had very similar ranges, but back to back, if it's the same day, the V10 would have got a lot less than the V10F. Approximately 25% loss, we estimate. So yeah. It gave me hope I could actually ride this thing. Any giveaways in the EUC? So I said no to that. Thanks for, well, I mean, he said never say never, but it's very unlikely because it's a huge amount of money just to throw away. Thanks for the 18L. Can't ride it yet, so it's on the wall as a Bluetooth music player. That is absolutely brilliant. Yeah. People do that with guns, don't they? They buy some really expensive guns and they just stick them on the wall and never get used. So, yeah, stick the 18L on the wall. I mean, it's been happening with this monster. You think how expensive that is? It's just sat there at the moment. Just sat there, sat there. That hat sat there, that's valuable. Yeah. But on the wall, that's brilliant. Yeah. Have a look. We have actually got a series of 60-second shorts, it's called. It's a playlist, which is a tutorial playlist we did quite a few years ago now, teaching you how to ride and some tips. So go and watch that. They're not really 60 seconds either, they're turning about 5 minutes. Could you repeat the name of the higher rated tyres? We have two ACM 16 inches. So they are Schwalbe, S-C-W-A-L-B-E, I think it is how it's spelt. And they've got Mad Mike, which are knobbly tyres. They've got several others that we do. But they have to be put in maximum PSI, because pretty much with all tyres, if you look at the sidewall of tyres, even on some of the official released manufacturer ones, it says maximum weight 70 kilograms or 65 kilograms, because obviously these tyres, most of them, are designed to be split on a bicycle, so there's two bears the weight. So especially with the Schwalbe stuff, the tyre walls are very thin, so they need to be pumped up to maximum PSI, which makes them rock hard, but you do get grip. So, and have a look, I put a Mad Mike video out there's two videos on the 9.1 E Plus 16-inch wheel with those tyres on there and how they rode. So I used to ride around with them on. I'm now riding 18-inch wheels and we don't do any aftermarket 18-inch tyres, so there's been no videos on that. What is the difference between the KS18L and the KS18S? I am not sure, I'm sorry, because we don't do the KS18S. No, nothing to do with that whatsoever. We just go the biggest, basically, the most powerful. Do the new batch of M Super, not Bath, but batch of M Super X come with the new side pads? Yes, they will. So they'll all come with the new side pads. They are the latest release. So you got more milk in your tea. Did I? Expensive music player. Very true. Yeah, my tea looks like gravy. Ah, okay. Yeah, you can't see my tea really. I could tip it forward. So yeah. That hat lights up. It does. It's got electronics built into it. Jonathan was very, very kind when he purchased that hat for me. I couldn't have been more thankful for the gift. I think it's really, really good. It has been just stored, shoved under a desk somewhere for all this time. But when we set the studio up, I thought, oh, I'll bring it back out. And got all the cobwebs and stuff off. And dog hair. And I hung it back up there. But yeah, it does take batteries, yeah. And it flashes. So might even play a tune, not sure. If you could choose the height of the pedals, which one would you choose? I see many modifications that consist of raising the pedals. I like to call them foot plates. Let me think. So low basically equals you can't do real tight turns, like really tight turns. You have to be stood still and dipping it right in. So that restricts your narrow turning circle. And then you've got the off-road side of it. So the higher it is, the less likely you are going to ditch it and get jackknifed off the machine. So I'm perfectly happy. I mean, I've done the video, so a little bit of a sneaky peek here. I did the Z10 video. We finished filming it today. And that has got no marks in the last 250 kilometers on the underside of the foot plates. So I've hit nothing, and I've been riding it 50% off-road, 50% road, approximately. So from that point of view, I didn't need any higher than that. The M Super X is just a tad higher foot plates, and those the same way, that they've got no gashes on them at all. So been very careful with these because obviously we need them to do 1,000 kilometers, but we are riding them hard. Any plans to test 9.1 Z6, Z8 or carry them on the storefront in the future? No, there isn't. There is plans to test them, but we contacted Segway in China and they're not going to release any Z6. It doesn't look like any Z6 or Z8 to us anyway to test. I would love to compare them and we'd definitely buy them in. We'd probably buy a couple of each in and we'd pitch them against each other and do them all together. So if we can get hold of them, we will definitely do that video and do a real in-depth proper video on it. But there's a side bit to that, which is the EU side of Segway only plan to bring in one model, which is most likely to be the Z10, to be fair, and that is it. They don't plan to stock any of the other models, it'll just be one unit. Why aren't knobbly tyres on some wheels? Don't know. Probably cost, I suspect. Some don't know. You do need thick tyre walls on these things, especially with a weight such as this. It's so heavy that standard bike wheels, tyres, sorry, are designed to just take the weight split, as I mentioned earlier. So there's nothing really in that area. And even some of the stuff you see on these, the max weight limit is exceeded. So, especially when you step on it. KS18S is the tall model with a seat, right? Probably is, yeah, I have seen it. I know the one you're talking about. In fact, I've got, we had a trade-in of a KS18, but I don't know if it's KS18S. But it's tall, yeah, it's a lot uglier looking than the KS18L, I think. And it had a motor fault and some other faults with it, so it's just sat there, hasn't done anything at all. What is your favourite wheel? I get asked this every single week. Haven't got a favourite. Can anyone tell Jake what my favourite wheels might be? Then I know if people are listening. I'll come back to it if you don't. Is a higher voltage model more battery efficient? Apparently so, to a degree, but not, especially with, you're talking the M Super X 100 volt versus the 84 volt. You've got 1600 watt hours of battery in that, which take you a flipping long way. And that's one we're using, and it's not lacking in any area at all. It's working absolutely fine. So, why the charging connector are so bad? What will be better? I don't know what you're comparing to. Which charging connectors are you talking about? Then I might be able to tell you. I've heard the KS16S described as a 9-volt 1E plus on steroids. Do you agree? How would you describe the 16S in relation to the 9-volt? What's better and worse than the 9-volt? So hopefully you're talking about 9-volt 1E plus the whole time there, and instead of the Z10. It is basically, yeah, so it's the same size, 16-inch wheel. It's pretty much the same thing, but massively more powerful. So you've got a 500 watt motor in the E plus versus a 1200 watt motor in the KS16S. So massive difference there of power. And then you've got bigger batteries, so much more range. So it is, yeah, it's much more pokey. But I mean, you're talking quite an old machine now, the E plus. So yeah, it's not surprising. Push 9 volt to modify handle on Z10 due to embossing on the profiles by the connectors. It cracks in those places. Okay. Not had any issues with ours so far. Yeah, we'll find out, I guess. We can do 1,000 kilometers on it, but so far no issues whatsoever with the handle on there. It's been working absolutely fine. But you're saying you've seen that, so rightio. If it does, of course, we will feedback. If it breaks off and falls off and things break, we report it. That's the whole point of doing 1,000 kilometers on all these machines. Let me have another look then. So, quick feed, got that. So, a couple of people said they wanted to see the 3 videos, the finalists from viewers' videos. Andre has won it, so don't vote on these videos now. No point at all, but we've requested that you play it. So look out for number 9. This was the viewers' videos winner, was number 9, Andre. So you will see soon. Guys from Russia confirm those issues. Those profiles are thin as paper. Right, let's get this across. And viewers' videos, not that one. Final 3 viewers' videos. Okay, so now we're going to watch the final 3 viewers' videos. Remember, don't vote on these. Andre won it. He won it today. He's won a t-shirt and some stickers.
Viewers videos.
See the doubt in those eyes. Even though you try to hide it, it's not much to figure out. Cause I know why. And I won't try to fight it, And I'll be the first to tell you you were right. Oh, you were right, Won't try to say I'm sorry this time. Oh, I want you to know that I just wanna say that I just wanna say that I was wrong. I know, and I just wanna say that I was wrong. I know. It used to be so warm, those days. I try not to remember. I got lost in the storm of my ways. Couldn't pull myself together, and I'll be the first to tell you, you were right. Oh, you were right, oh, you were right. Oh, just say I'm sorry this time. But I want you to know that I was wrong. I know, I know. I just wanna say that I was wrong. I know, I know. Oh, I want you to know that I just wanna say that I was wrong. I just wanna say that I was wrong. I know, I know. And I just wanna say that I was wrong. I know, I know.
Okie dokie, so managed to actually kill that. That's good. So that was Andre's, that was submission number 9, which won it, which is the tour around the canal there. You saw him riding along the trails on his M Super. Everyone loved that video and he got the most votes. So he actually won the t-shirt, won the competition. T-shirt and stickers will be going to Andre. We've messaged him, so he should know now to jump on and have a look. The fact he's a winner, and so he'll get sent that completely for free. So we will do another competition. And the next competition is going to be £50 gift voucher discount code on speedyfeet.co.uk. So if you want to win 50 quid, then put your viewer's video in. Now we've already got 8 submissions in total, so if you want to catch this round for this prize, then they've got 2 more chances. Once people send us the URLs for those, so you just basically email the URL of your video in, we will play your video and then it gets voted on, and then the top 3 go through to the final vote, and out of those top 3 chosen by the viewers, then we decide who's won by counting up that. So when are you going to cut your hair? Never. I used to have a level 1, so it used to be shaved completely. Not happening again. Not for a long time anyway, because I'll start to go bald eventually and then I'll miss it. So let's have a little look. What is the difference between the 84 volt and the 100 volt Gotway M Super X? The voltage and the battery size essentially, and then there's firmware that controls that is also different. And they do other modifications as well by special requests, such as removing tilt back and all these other crazy things that Gotway will do for you. But the 100 volt is incredibly fast, way too fast. It's a way of getting them banned, especially in the UK, to be definitely ruled out if someone had an accident going 40 miles an hour, for instance. It wouldn't go very well, or if they were caught going 40 miles an hour, it wouldn't go very well. So, yeah, that's the 2 differences really. You've got that voltage difference, and then you've got smaller batteries in there. So a bit more punch put through the motor essentially. I mean, 84 is already plenty. You think the 9.1 Z10 is running at 58 volt, I think it is. I'll find out for you. I think it's 58 volt. So quick little look. Oh. So, wow, that's heavy. Yeah, 58.8 volts. Z10. So that gives you some sort of idea. Oh, and by the way, this isn't an English accent. This, for those of you who think this is an English accent, you're wrong. Put this on the table. Flipping heck, that's heavy. Right.
The Bluetooth is connected successfully.
That isn't an English accent. Let's get that myth out of the way. It's some weird accent that we don't know what it is. It's in the English language. The floor shook then when I put that on the floor.
The Bluetooth is...
The Z10 Bluetooth voice is awful. I find it quite funny. It makes me laugh every time I turn it on. But it is awful, yeah, I totally agree. It's like, oh my goodness. So let's have a quick. Can you explain the difference between kilowatt and kilowatt hours in simple terms for us thick people? Well, one's storage and one's output. So kilowatt hours is the amount of storage it's got. Kilowatts is the amount of power. Let's have a look. Any tips about warm helmets for winter riding? Cold in Sweden now. Yeah, the temperatures drop so quickly. It's like, where's summer gone? The full face helmet that me and John rode on the 1000 miler is really nice. So full head, one, you're going to get the protection from the full head anyway. And secondly, it's actually really warm. So if it's windy, so it's covering us, it's pretty much here, fully covered up. And then obviously you've got the chin guard, so you've got an open bit of face here, but it's protecting you from the rain, it's protecting you from the freezing cold. So you put that on. The only disadvantage with it, wearing full head helmets, is you cannot hear some of the alarm sounds. So, and it takes away some of that response time, especially with your hearing, you can hear stuff going on. You lose some of that, so you've got to be aware of that. But I very, very often wear that full face helmet now, riding around. Just because it's cold and your ears absolutely burn, despite having really long hair. Ears really hurt, and especially with these distance tests. So I'm riding for an hour and a half, 2 hours to try and get the mileage up on these machines. Not comfortable. I mean, your feet are freezing, everything. So yeah, so full head helmet, definitely. And then I wear the armour, which we'll be selling on our site hopefully at some point, if we can get a distributor to actually get a price list together for us, which is what we wore on the 1000 miler. Really good stuff, and it's all inbuilt. So you've got some wrist, not the full wrist protection, but you've got a bit of wrist protection here. You've got elbow, shoulders, and then you've got the lower, so you've got the kidneys, everything is all protected. You just throw it on, zip up, and it's just as quick as putting a t-shirt on. So we'll be stocking those. And so what I wear is that, a t-shirt, that on top, and then I lob a coat on top of that. And then the full head helmet and some nice gloves. I don't feel cold at all, apart from in my feet. I don't want to swap the shoes over. I like the shoes I've got because they grip the foot plates really, really well. And they're comfortable, but unfortunately the only thing to do is put a couple of pair of socks on. So I hope that answers that one. What are the official laws for wheeling in the UK? Well, it's a very grey area. It's a bit of an odd one. They're not a vehicle, so they're not classed as a vehicle, and they haven't got pedals, they've got foot plates. Pedals go round and round to push you forward. Foot plates are just flat plates that you lean on. And so it falls in this weird area where the watt output of motors, so 2000 watts for instance, is massive output, but a lot of that is not just to propel you forward, it's actually to hold you up. So you're actually deciphering what's propelling you forward. So we've got laws where it's 250 watt motor output on an e-bike is the maximum allowed, where you can't really decipher. You could obviously, with enough research, how much power is used to propel you and how much power is used to hold you up, and it's constantly changing as well, depending on whether you're going up a steep hill, you're on the flat or whatever. So it's all over the place. So it is a grey area, and so far we don't really know of anyone. There's 2 instances, but they've got context, those 2 instances. They don't have any issues at all. We see police all the time and have no issues, but it doesn't mean it's legal or illegal. So let me have a look. Have you got any details from someone's talking about the guys from Russia, saying those profiles are thin as paper? If you're still on, can you send a link to that? I'd be interested to see that, see what you're on about to do with the handle of the Z10. Any idea when the new Kingsong app will be released? Thanks in advance. Sorry, I missed that one. No, I don't. I have seen screen grabs of it. Not allowed to share them. Was told not to. Looks good, so hopefully it will be, because I've been moaning about that recently. Same as the Gotway apps. Rubbish. Yeah, so I haven't heard you back from why the charge connector are so bad. What would be better? Yeah, I haven't got that. I think I've answered all your questions. I'm just trying to double check that I haven't gone wrong. Can you show the blinking hat? I can show it, but I can't show it blinking because I don't think it's got any batteries in it. Oh, come on. Come on, you stupid hat. Got it. Oh. Slight problem. Right, it did blink. Not anymore. Not anymore, sadly. Some soldering's required. Yeah. Soldering is required there, I feel. So it's powered by two AA batteries. And then you've got this beautiful design here. It's a name for this hat. What on earth is the name for it? But if you look at our first charity ride we did, the 200 miler, then you will see it in there on the final day. It was a 3-day one, that one. And we went on 9-watt, heavily modified 9-watt ones. I don't know what's happened to that. I'll put it down here for now. What? That's gone wrong. Hey, I win £10. Right. Let's put that there and do that later. Fix it. Reading profiles. Regarding profiles on the handle, I am in contact with guys from Moscow. They broke 2 handles already. I have no pictures, but mine, after 1,300 kilometers, cracked at the plastic connectors. Let me go and grab a Z10 and have a look. See if we can decipher what you mean. I wonder. Plastic connectors. I'm not really sure which part you're talking about. I don't know. I would need to see links, I suppose, because otherwise we'll be forever trying to guess what you mean. Don't know. Can't really tell. Sorry about that. I've had a look. I can't see anything that looks like it's going to break off. Oh, here we go. Wait for it. Oh, I'm smashing stuff up.
The Bluetooth is connected successfully.
Brilliant. Thanks for that. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. Yes. Please send pictures later. That would be ideal. And I can have a look. Hello, Fodrocks. Okay. Is there any... Hi, is there a battery upgrade for 9-watt 1E+? I think it has 340 watt hours. Yeah, so it has 340 watt hours battery, the newest one. So, yeah, I'm not sure which version you're on. If you're on the 1 Plus, you might have a 320, possibly. That was the E, I think. That was some years ago now. They were 110, I think. Originally they were 110 when it was just in China, and then it went up. It's like 240. So you might have a 240. Now it's 340, basically. Yes, all the last lots of them were 340 watt hours. Yeah. Ah, you have no handle, no way to see. I know what you're talking about now. That makes complete sense. So you're talking about the trolley handle, which is fitted to the Z10, not the actual machine itself, but the trolley handle that comes with it. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're on about. I haven't fitted it, so I'm not testing that because it's like an accessory that was plugged onto it. I just think it ruins the look, and I don't use a trolley handle. But yeah, I can go and see. Might be able to quickly do it. Let's have a quick look. I'll see if I can grab a trolley handle for a Z10. Possibly. There'll be lots of noise now. Ah, even better, even better. What about a whole brand new Z10? It's really heavy. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay, so there he says here, go and get a trolley handle. He just pulls out a brand new Z10. Let's put that there. Wowee. Right. Okay. So the trolley handle is, if I just smashed up the studio trying to do this. Stupid chair. Okay, you're saying the plastic. Whoa, table's moving as well now. All at the same time. Okay, I'm not really sure where you mean. Not a clue. But there's a 9-watt Z10 with a trolley handle fitted, which I think completely ruins the look of it. You've got this grotesque thing sat on the back of it. Pull handle up, see places where it's connected. Profile to profile. Don't know. It's not broken here, but then it hasn't been used, so it's not surprising, is it? But it's not there. I suspect they outsourced that. I bet you they don't make it. I bet you they don't. Ow. Oh man. Don't think I'll find anything much more painful. Or noisy. Oh man. That's unnecessarily heavy. That machine. Right, okay. So I would imagine that they don't actually produce that trolley handle. I'd be amazed if they did. They did the exact same thing with the 1E Plus. They outsourced the trolley handle and it was not very good. So they need to speak to the people that manufacture it and get them to actually make it of good material. It seems to be the way with these trolley handles. The manufacturers just seem to cheap out on them. Don't know why, because it's quite an integral part of it if you fit it. So get it right, isn't it? Make it a carbon fibre or something for that sort of price. But yeah, but I wouldn't have it fitted, to be honest. Mudguard is about as far as I go. So right, so we've got about 7 minutes left. If you've got any other questions, let me know and I will try and answer them, of course. Just double check the Facebook. Have a quick look. Have we got any? I think most people switch over. Ronnie says any more word on the M Super X? Should be in 1 week-ish. There we go, get rid of that. Okay, I'll go back up and see if there's any of the questions I've missed, which is I seem to always do that. Okay, let's have a look. Is there a list of countries where EUCs are illegal? Not sure. If someone else knows the answer to that question, then